Renie entered the visitor's room and laid quietly on the bed. Austin was so mad at the allegations she made against him, and for him to have entered his room without saying a word, she knew he was really angry. Sure, he was glad to have been able to vindicate himself, but Renie was still not convinced. "My mind doesn't deceive me, and I will surely get to the bottom of this," she muttered to herself on the bed. Renie barely slept all through the night. She doubted if Austin slept too. From the guest room, she knew when he got out of bed to freshen up. At 4:45, he came out of his room, picked his keys on the cabinet, and headed for the door. What? He didn't even bother to check on me, and he left for work just like that? Has he got into that? But how could he? We both got angry, so what? Renie was so lost in her angry thoughts when his call came in. "Hello, Renie. How was your night?" Austin spoke in his usual baritone. "Good morning," she replied. "I just left the house for work, and I hope to still..." You couldn't check on me before you left," she cuts in sharply. "That's why I'm calling you now, to check on you. And like I said, I would like to talk with you when I get to the office." "Austin, that will be too late," Renie snapped at him. "Meaning what?" Austin snapped back. "You kept me awake till 2 a.m. with your suspicious trash. By 4, I had to get out of bed so I won't be late for work. Still, you are giving me this same nagging crap early in the morning. What's wrong with you, Renie?" Renie kept quiet. She was tired of exchanging words with him. When it gets to that, you can't win, Austin. Seconds passed. All she could hear were the sounds of his deep breath. He was trying to control himself not to utter a word that he will later regret. Then he ended the call. Hot tears flowed through Renie's eyes. This wasn't her plan, and she was smart enough to know that the situation at hand is getting out of their control. "Please help me, Lord," she cried. Austin's call jolted her back to life at 7:05. He couldn't concentrate where he was and needed to sort things out. Both of them usually lose their peace whenever they are drifting apart and would always seek a quick resolution at all costs. This is one of the ways they had weathered so many storms in their relationship. Renie picked the call. "Renie, don't say a word. Just keep quiet and listen to me," Austin ordered. "This guy is too domineering," Renie thought to herself. "This is what puts me off cholerics." Anyway, she kept quiet to listen to his venting speech. "I still couldn't figure out what came over you, Renie," he began. "Both of us are mature adults, mature enough to hold meaningful conversations and talk things over. If you have any issues of concern, why can't you call me and let's clarify issues instead of throwing up nonsense allegations and tantrums?" Austin paused, then continued. "You are accusing me of cheating on you, so what happened to the trust we share? And by the way, who is feeding you with all this trash? Renie, answer me." There was no response. "Renie? Renie?" Austin called. "Yes, I'm here," she blurted out. "You are the one who said I shouldn't say anything." "Okay, I need you to talk now. Just blow out your mind and let's see how we can resolve this." "I have nothing to say." "What?" "I have nothing to say," Renie repeated. Austin paused for a while, wondering how impossible Renie could be. "Okay, I'll talk to you later," he finally said. "I'm leaving." "You may have to wait a little, Renie, if you wouldn't mind anyway. I want to get some stuff across to you." He's looking for ways to make amends, Renie thought to herself. Sure, he's checking some online stores for wares for me. Austin knows how to do that very well. He can buy anything for his woman, including undies. He knows all my sizes already. 30 minutes later, he called again. "What again? Does this guy not have work to do?" Renie muttered before she picked Austin's call. "Yes," she answered. "Renie, I am closing early today. Will you mind waiting for me to get the stuffs?" "I'm going to work," she replied bluntly. "It's okay if you need to leave. But Renie, you own your business. You can still spare today for us. I'm also thinking we can go out for dinner and use the opportunity to spend some quality time together." "I don't feel like going for dinner," Renie rolled her eyes. "No problem then. Still, don't bother to cook. I'll buy dinner." Austin returned around 6:45 p.m. Early indeed, Renie thought to herself. He rarely gets home from work at this time of the day. Oftentimes when she calls him around 7 p.m., he will still be busy at work, like he usually says. I wonder what they do till late hour. "Welcome," she said as she opened the front door for Austin. "Thanks. How was your day?" he replied, handing over 2 bags to her. "I bought pizza. The other bag are your stuffs." "Okay, thanks," Renie replied. Austin went in to freshen up while Renie rushed into the guest room to check the stuffs he got for her. She brought out nice, trendy, colorful blouses and a lovely gown. This guy knows what is good, Sha. She quickly tried them on to see how they fit. They were nice and perfect. What else is in the bag? A sandal. Everything matches perfectly. Austin has indeed mastered her love languages. All this nice guy he did now has fetched him 50 marks. He still has 50 marks more to deliver. Renie returned to the sitting room to set the pizza for dinner. Austin later joined her. "Are you not eating?" he asked, walking towards the kitchen to get a pack of fruit juice. "I'll eat later," she replied, focusing her attention on the movie she was watching. Austin ate in silence. He tried connecting with Renie over a couple of conversations, but Renie blocked his network. For Renie, this is usually the sweetest part of their beef. "Renie, can we change the channel, please? There's a match tonight and they have started already," Austin asked when he was done eating. It was like Renie was expecting it. She handed over the remote, carried the remaining pizza with her into the guest room and slammed the door. Instantly, Austin changed the channel, and for the 1 hour or thereabouts that followed, Renie was hearing his jubilations for his team that was winning. Some of his friends who were still on their way home were also calling him for updates. It was in the midst of all the noise that she slept off.